That one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Principal Dana McCauley
Look at little Jimmy.
knows her school, Crellin Elementary,
Hey, girls. Hi. You hungry?
is unique.
All right, Tal, back up.
Scoochie woochie.
Or you could say scoochie woochie. Yep, that's another way.
So the kids have a stake in this school.
Oh, yes. So they're responsible for, there's many chores that need done around here. Many chores.
Kids do chores.
They do chores, yes.
Here you go.
There's all the barn work that needs done. The stalls have to be cleaned. The animals need fed and watered every day. The eggs need collected.
I think that's enough. They're both filled.
How does that translate to educational success?
Well, this is their place. They're invested in it.
McCauley knows Crellin Elementary is Maryland's westernmost school, just about a mile from West Virginia.
Go get one. You can get one hen.
Okay.
She knows it's likely the only one in the state
Under her wing. There you go. Around her belly, around her chest.
where elementary students walk chickens at recess. But what Project Baltimore just told her,
Thank you.
which could be Crellin's most unique trait, she did not know.
What did you think when I told you?
I said, are you sure? I didn't know that. I just didn't. I thought, oh, wow.
What comes next?
Crellin is a Title I school, meaning it has a high concentration of students living in poverty. Maryland has more than 1,400 public schools. 464 are considered Title I. Of those 464, Crellin is the only one that earns a 5-star rating for educational excellence from the Maryland State Department of Education, the state's highest designation. So how did that happen? The story begins 23 years ago. McCauley has been leading Crellin Elementary since 2001, not just as its principal,
We're working on multiplication.
but also as a teacher. And it was in that role
4 times 7 is?
that 23 years ago,
Another, say it. 28.
she made a life-changing discovery.
I remember my first year here, sitting in class and watching some of the kids, right? And then going outside with them, going down to the stream, and watching some of our squirreliest kids in the classroom thrive. And I thought, there's got to be something to this.
Soon after, McCauley learned Crellin sits on the polluted land of an abandoned coal mine, where acid mine drainage has colored the rocks orange. At first, to McCauley, that seemed like a big problem, but it was within these rocks that she had an idea.
Sometimes it's good to not know what you don't know. That makes sense? So you're not afraid of the obstacles because you're not even aware of what they might be.
On a whim, McCauley gathered community support.
Good morning.
And petitioned Garrett County, which awarded her school ownership of a 6-acre site of the mine to clean up. That was the moment Crellin's unique story began.
We took the walls down to the school and opened it up to the community. So the community is part of our school.
Over the next few years, that community, the students, staff, parents, and neighbors, worked to restore the land. Today,
So this becomes a whole other ecosystem that we can teach kids about.
there's thriving wetlands, a hemlock forest, and a trout stream, all made possible by a limestone retention pond the school built to naturally filter and clean the acid mine drainage.
It's pretty peaceful back here.
Once the school had fully reclaimed the 6 acres,
So this was our community garden that we plant every year.
McCauley expanded her vision.
We are picking up these tomatoes so the chickens can eat them.
Maryland does not have sanctioned agricultural programs for elementary schools. So in 2013, McCauley just started her own. Today, Crellin has an apple orchard, greenhouse, vegetable garden, and multiple barns with goats, sheep, and those chickens.
One of our dads built the hen house, and another dad who does fencing for a living came and put this in for us.
All of it built and maintained by the school community,
Put that in the black one.
including the students.
But we're always looking for something because we check on the hives to make sure they are healthy.
You see, where the students work is also where they learn.
You could pass that around.
This classroom amphitheater is built from a giant pile of coal covered in dirt.
It's a perfect example of our hydrosphere living with our biosphere.
Classes held in the greenhouse all winter long.
It's much easier to teach somebody who wants to be taught than somebody who doesn't want to be taught. And these kids want to do these things.
Crellin is a public school, but Macaulay said no public education dollars were used for any of this.
They're going to be curious. They're going to hang around. They're going to want to know why all these people in these big old white suits are down here.
Over 23 years, Macaulay has applied for dozens of local, state, and federal reclamation and agricultural grants. She won most of them,
We usually start with an N so we can move them around.
collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars for the school
Look at that beautiful capped honey.
and its many projects.
Applying for grants is hard.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It is.
Work that over 2 decades has culminated in Crellin's 5-star rating, which makes this school one of one in our state.
Is what you're doing here, could it be done at any school?
I think it become different because this is unique to our community because it's not about the stream. It's not about the stream. It's about those who help make that all possible, coming together and making it all possible. That's what it's about. You've got your work cut out for you, Pappy.
I'm Chris Pabst, and this
Have a good night.
is Project Baltimore.